Hello and welcome to this Christmas installment of Wholesome Monday. Today I am reading a story called A Summer Snowman. It is written by Andrea Kaczmarek and illustrated by Tamara Nguyen. It is courtesy of Storyberries again, and as always I will link it down below in case you have little ones that you would like to read it to. This one looks like a super cute one. The children were having fun. There was so much snow. It was such fun to slide and make snowballs. "Who can make the biggest snowman?" one of the children called out. They all got busy. Their big round snowmen were amazing. "Who can make the smallest snowman?" They all laughed and got busy with funny and cute tiny snowmen. Ollie's tiny snowman was the best. They all agreed. Tiny black eyes, a funny orange nose, and a crooked smile. Ollie had made all these from bright plasticine. He even got a little doll's hat and the tiniest scarf. Cute! They all stood around and told Ollie that his tiny snowman was awesome. One of the girls looked at Ollie. "So good. It's a pity it will melt when the winter is gone." "You have given me the very best idea," Ollie laughed, and then skipped into the kitchen to get some freezer bags. Freezer bags? The children puzzled. What was Ollie up to? They watched as Ollie very carefully put his snowman into a freezer bag. Mom wasn't happy. "Put him next to the frozen peas, but if it takes up too much room, that's it." Ollie sometimes forgot about his tiny snowman in the freezer, but then he remembered and checked that he was still there. "Snowmen only ever see snow," Ollie told his friends. "My snowman is going to see what summer is like." Ollie laughed out loud. That was his plan, a summer snowman. In summer. So Ollie took out his tiny snowman to see things that he never saw in the winter snow. "See, the trees have green leaves." Ollie held up the tiny snowman. "In winter, the trees have no leaves." The snowman looked around at the blue skies, green grass, and all the things he never saw or heard in winter. The children ran around in shorts. The grass wasn't covered in snow. Birds chirped and butterflies fluttered by. "It's all so very different." Tiny Snowman blinked his coal black eyes. Then he felt something he had never felt before. He felt warm. He didn't know if that was so good. Tiny Snowman only ever felt cold. Freezing, shivering cold. Tiny Snowman wasn't so sure if he liked it. He was starting to miss the frosty cold. Ollie put him back into the freezer next to the frozen peas. "That's better," Tiny Snowman shivered. "Much better. All that sunshine is too much for me. I prefer to be cold." Ollie forgot about his tiny snowman. Slowly, Mom put more packets into the freezer, and Tiny Snowman got hidden under a pile of fish fingers and chocolate ice cream. Well, almost forgotten. Mom started to clean out the freezer, ready for the winter. "Whatever is this?" She held up the freezer bag with Tiny Snowman. "Ollie, what is this funny thing I found in the freezer under all of the frozen peas?" "It's Tiny Snowman!" Ollie laughed out loud. "I had almost forgotten him. Can he stay a few more days? The weather says it will snow soon, and Tiny Snowman will love that." A few days later it snowed. Ollie and his friend made lots of tiny snowmen to keep Tiny Snowman company. They laughed, and that's what happened. Tiny Snowman and lots of other small and not so small snowmen lined up in the backyard until the snow melted and all the snowmen melted away. But not before Tiny Snowman had a chance to tell those other snowmen his stories. "I once saw the summer, you know. It was amazing." The end. Thank you for joining me on another story or poetry adventure. Please do like this video. You can subscribe if you want to see more from me, and hit that notification bell so you know when I post, which is every Monday for flash fiction and every Thursday for poetry. If you have suggestions for poets or other short stories that I should read, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your guys' suggestions. If you want to see what else I do around the internet, you can check out my Linktree. All my socials are there. If you like what I do here and you would like to support me monetarily, I do have a Patreon. My lowest tier is only $1.50 a month. And if you join for at least $5 a month, you get access to my Discord server. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you to everyone on my Patreon. Your support means so much to me, and I couldn't do this without you.